Hey guys, so back with a video on a review of The Walking Dead Season 6, Episode 1. On a whole, this episode was really good. It wasn't the best episode ever, but I did like it a lot. At the start, it was a bit slow, but once it got going, it was a really strong episode. So it starts off with, spoilers by the way, it starts off with Rick shooting Pete, and they're going to bury him, and Rick doesn't think that he should be buried in the community, which a few people disagree with, and Diane agrees with Rick that he should be, buried in basically a horrible place to be eaten. So then they discuss, Morgan and Rick go, and Morgan is placed in this little room because he can't be trusted at the moment, and I get why Rick done that. They have to be wise in who they let in, but Rick seems kind of cold in this episode, and I get why. And Daryl wants to also go and recruit people, whereas Rick doesn't think they should. See, I'm in two minds with this because they could use help, like Daryl said, but at the same time they could be a danger. I think that if they were going to recruit somebody, then they should just be quite smart in who they let in. Maybe they question them first. But anywho, I just thought I should state that when I watched it, I didn't have a lot of sleep. So I was up all night and I was really tired. I wasn't getting a lot of good sleep, so I wasn't taking a lot in. I'm going to watch it again, but from me watching it the first time, this is my opinion on it. So we also get to see Abraham, pouring a drink for Diane's husband. Again, I can't remember his name, and because he died, and then we see kind of flashback. It goes back and forth, and it's white, and then it's cut in colour, and I was just I didn't like the white. I'm sorry, I didn't. But I suppose it's putting, flashbacks in an episode than having a full episode on a flashback. So that was, I got used to it, but it was kind of annoying at the start. So Morgan and Rick take the body out, and Morgan doesn't think that they should be doing it, but Rick explains that, he doesn't deserve to be in the community. And then Pete's son comes, and he wants to see where his dad's being buried. He hates Rick, and I can understand why, because he's the guy that killed him, though Rick did have a reason to kill him. When they're kind of debating on this whole thing, they see a herd of zombies, and by herd I mean a big sea of them, and they know why they've not been attacking the community, because they've all been there. So they want to safeguard Alexandra. Again, I'm sorry if I'm not saying what happened, because I didn't really catch the first bit a lot because I was really sleepy, and I thought the first bit was kind of boring and slow. My attention grew more like, I became more enthusiastic in the second half. It is 90 minutes and I was really exhausted. So yeah, they wanted like kind of safeguard the walkers. I think put them there, like build a fence or something. So Rick is talking with the gang, Maggie, Glenn, Abraham, Sean, Morgan, Diana, and this douche named Curtis. Well, he's actually not really a douche. He's just, as Rick says, he doesn't, he won't live in that world because it's not built for people who are weak. So they all kind of agree, but Curtis doesn't, and Diana eventually says that Rick's right, and they come up with a good plan, So Rick goes to Jess for some glue or something, and she's quite mad at him for like handling her son wrong, but I don't really see him doing anything wrong at this stage. I didn't. I mean, Rick was right. He would have like been killed or something. Anyway, then in the episode, I like that Tara's awake. I really like Tara, and it was quite funny the whole hair or something. She says, "I'm glad you didn't cut your hair," to Eugene, and oh yeah, I like Eugene now. He's quite cute in a nice person way. And she says like, "Where's Noah?" or something, and that's quite a sad moment. My first thought in the whole episode was, where's Carol? Like, where did he go off to? Like, he's a big important part of the story, and I didn't see him at all. Anyway, Sasha wants to help Daryl with like leading the herd to zombies, and Abraham suggests to go with Sasha. Something's changed in this episode for Sasha though, as she doesn't want to die as much now. I think she's kind of want to go on, whereas we saw her kind of in last season, just dead in the eyes and just feeling like she is part of the walkers. So, she's kind of back to, I wouldn't say normal because you never get over a loss, but she's fighting. She's fighting to be there, I think, for Bob as well. Oh yeah, and I think Maggie's pregnant. I'm not too sure though, but Glenn says to Maggie, "We need to stay here," and she's like, "Yeah, I know." And oh yeah, and Nick, the guy that tried to kill Glenn, and the guy that got that guy killed in season 5, and especially Noah. Nick, I don't know if he's trustworthy, but as you know, Glenn decides to give him a chance and he doesn't kill him, and Maggie tells Tara, and Tara just can't believe it, that he would trust him or give him a chance. But Maggie says, "Then I think about that day when the governor came and you were on their side of the fence." So that's a good, an analysis, I suppose. Can't really find the word, but you know what I mean. He could change, basically. There's also this cute scene when, Morgan is sitting on the step and Rick comes with baby Judith, who is so cute. And Morgan wants to hold her, and Morgan's saying, "You're still the same guy," and Rick is just, it's like a kind of familiar common ground at this point, though I feel this kind of tenseness between them as well, when they're building the wall, and Curtis or Kurt or something like that. Like there's walkers behind them, and Rick wants Kurt to defend themselves, and Morgan helps them, and Rick disagrees with it, and I agree with actually Morgan at this point, because while I think they should fend for help themselves for when trouble comes, maybe not like when there's walkers, and maybe train them when, like what they did with Andrea with cans, and like help them shoot, and just because they don't really handle guns a lot, so maybe do that, but they're taking a big chance with their lives by not helping them. So I agree with Morgan at this point. There was a funny scene with Michonne and Morgan when he mentions, "Did you steal my biscuit," or something like that? I think it was a biscuit. I'm tired. Anyway, yeah, and she's like, she replies back with a funny comment, which I can't remember. I'm rubbish, I know, but I'm just tired. And anywho, so I like Morgan at the moment. I think later on he might become a kind of pissing contest with him and Rick, though, on how to do things. Rick is like, he has to be the leader. I'm sorry, he does, because he's so smart, and all of them are in the right roles. I'm not a fan of Carol, the woman, not the guy, not the kid. I've never really liked her, but I like how she's looking out for Rick, and Kenny still playing it safe. So you could say I like her a bit now. There's a new dark skinned guy that comes into it. I can't remember his name, but he's got long hair, and he's just, Eugene and him share this funny hair moment. Anyway, the bits that stick out for me is Rick actually leading them when he's roaring, like when he's standing on a truck and shouting, like, just to do this because he's like so like determined to like help them and survive, and he's just like so he's back to being kinda in this mind of being, what do you call it, like a kinda sergeant for them. And that's really all I can give a description on at the moment, because like I say, I don't remember all the episodes. I will watch again though, but I just wanted to do a review the now. And when they're like doing the plan, Curtis does get bit, and Rick has to kill him, but it takes so long in doing it. And then like when he does it, it's like Morgan kinda judges Rick, that he would have came back as a walker. And also I was shouting at my screen like, who blown the horn? Because there's a horn that gets blown, and all these walkers are coming towards Alexandria. So I think it was Father Gabriel, because Rick shot him down, you know,